Yeah, you know what it is. Represent that Misfits. You can't mess with my clique. Still wearing black with my Misfit flag. Represented, baby, to the day of my death. Yeah.
Oh, my Misfits. I see you in the building, baby. Yeah. What up, Sugar Free? Come on my Misfits.
Ain't no party like a Misfit party, cause our Misfit party don't stop. Love, loyalty, respect, man, that's all we got. It's a family thing, baby, to the day that we ride. Ain't no party like a Misfit party, cause our Misfit family thing, baby, to the day that we drive.
We reppin' city to city, from state to state. This that Raider Nation 365, 24/7.
CeraVe, what your skin craves.
Start out with a few words here, and then we'll get.
The connection's bad, Mario.
Also like to thank the coaching staff for never blinking and for always putting the man first.
All right, here we go, man. Of all the podcasts, of all the Raider podcasts in the world, this is definitely one of them, everybody. It's Thursday night. You're tuned into the Raider Nation Misfits podcast, episode 31, the season finale, man. We're having some technical difficulties, but we're moving forward. Everybody, what's up, everybody? We're back at it. A shout out to the Bullhead Prez, Charlie Boy. What up, Charlie Boy?
What's going on, Mario?
And shout out to the host, national prez and founder of the Raider Nation Misfits, Sugar Free Joe Ramirez. What up, Sugar Free?
What's cracking, Doc? What's up?
Hey, Holmes, let's try this again, man. Let me try to run this track again. Here we go.
Start out with a few words here, and then we'll get into the questions. First of all, I'd like to thank certainly our players for their constant and consistent work and relentless effort to improve every day. That's all we really asked of them. They succeeded in that. Also, I'd like to thank the coaching staff for never blinking and for always putting the man first and then coaching the players second. Also, I'd love to give a shout out to Raider Nation for their loud and never-ending support for our team. They heard you, and they heard you, and you need to understand that. To have fans in Allegiant Stadium for the first time this season was an incredible experience, and in the future, I think this team will take great pride in playing at home and making an advantage to them. To play the Chargers with a blackout crowd was energizing for our players in that game, and I think it showed, again, all the way to the end. I'd like to finish by also thanking Mark Davis, Mike Mayock, and the entire Raider organization for their on-time support throughout the entire season. It was much appreciated. No one ever wavered. I believe it's a privilege to coach and play for the Las Vegas Raiders and in the National Football League.
Hey, and there it is, everybody, man. We want to give a shout-out to the coach, Rich Bisaccia. Hey, man, this was a crazy, crazy season, everybody. This is a season finale show right here, man. Thank you, everybody. This next segment is brought to you by Misfits Kitchen. Listen, everybody, the information is listed down below. You got a party coming up. You got a community service event coming up. Hit up Misfits Kitchen, and we're going to make it happen, all right? It's going to be a delicious and exciting experience. So, everybody, here we go, man. That was Coach right there. That's kind of, I don't know if that sounded like a goodbye to you. It sounded like a goodbye to me. Hey, everybody, this was a crazy season, man. We did not know that we didn't know all these players were going to get injured. We didn't know, that Gruden, was going to have to leave disgracefully. We didn't know the whole Henry Ruggs thing, and, rest in peace to that young girl, and prayers and respect to her family. And everything else that happened, man, I think there was like a total of 4 DUIs this year. With the Damon Arnett situation and everything that happened, man. I'm telling you, homies, any other team would have given up, man. I mean, that was just tough just to move forward from that. And also too, hey, homies, the truth too. Raider Nation, man, stuck with the team. You guys saw, man, when the Chiefs went on that losing streak, you saw the Chiefs kingdom, man, hitting that panic button. All right. And we just saw the when the Niners got that slow start, all of a sudden this Niner gang, right? When the Niners got that slow start, hey, man, that fan base was hitting the panic button, man. So, anyways, man, yo, Prez, Sugar Free. Before we get into it, man, let's talk about the Misfits calendar, because that's what the Misfits is all about: is community activism, community service, man. What do we got going on in the Misfits future?
February 10th, bro. February 10th at a High Desert Family Shelter up here. Up in the High Desert, it's located in Hesperia. We're gonna go down there. We're taking Misfits Kitchen over there. We're gonna go feed some families, just who are down on their luck, man. And just they're using the facilities there until they get back on their feet. Pretty much that's how I describe it. And we're just gonna go down there just to give them a good, a good little meal. Maybe take some hygiene products, give them a good meal. We're probably gonna go slang some. We're probably gonna put up some good tacos over there. Tacos, rice. A good little lunch, man. We're gonna go during lunchtime because they have to get 3 meals a day, and so sometimes it's nice to give not only them, the families, but the workers a little break, man. You know what I mean? And a little thank you for putting up. A lot of them are volunteers, so they work on like donation basis and stuff like that. So we're gonna be doing that February 10th, man, and then something that we're working on. Haven't really said nothing. Not even members know. Not even members know about this really. Maybe one more, but whatever. Doing a big Easter event. In Vegas. The date is already set. March 26th is going to be the date. It's a Saturday. We're getting all the applications. We're getting the applications in for the city. It's a process, It's a process. We're getting insurance. We got to do insurance. We're getting everything together. So there's a lot of things that have to be settled. A lot of T's have to be crossed. A lot of I's have to be dotted. But that's going to happen. So we haven't really announced it yet. But we're going to put out a save the date flyer pretty soon. I'm going to go spread that around so we can invite as many Raider Nation, the whole Raider Nation down there, bro. It's going to be at a park in Vegas. Details will come soon. We'll drop some details on it, and what we're going to do as well. Is we're going to be collecting Easter baskets and monetary donations so that we could split up at the end. We'll split up what we have to amongst different charities. Maybe we'll have a conference of different clubs and different people that are involved in what kind of charities that's important to them. Each club has maybe a different charity or a different something that they support. Us personally, as Misfits, we support anybody that needs help and who asks us. That's pretty much how I like to say it. But anything that has to do with kids, we're always involved in. Anything that has to do with families and kids. I know I'm personally involved in a lot of those things, and whoever's a misfit is in that same category. Yep. So if that's for dressing up as Santa, making kids smile, cooking for kids, or giving them putting in a nice little event for them, that I'm always in. And that's what we stand for. So that's what we're going to be doing. March 26th. So whoever's out there listening, just know, save the date. We'll put that information out, and then we'll get some supporters. Like I said, we're gonna have we'll have some food there. We're planning to have. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a really good time. Easter egg hunt, collect some baskets. We'll have some good food. We'll probably have some Jesse Rays out there cooking out there. So it's gonna be a good event. So be looking forward to that.
That's what's up, man. So everybody, the information will be listed down below. And then can you just let us know really quick what we got going on for on the weekly tip?
Yeah, on the weekly, bro. Fridays and Saturdays. Well, Fridays we're involved with a good group up here that's out of their own kindness of their heart. They put on a food bank every week. And we're lucky to be a part of it, and we're lucky that they allow us to be a part of it and to link up with them, which gives us access to food boxes. And so we're able to give out food boxes to whoever needs them, whoever is in need of one, whoever wants one at the time. They could just shoot us a message. We don't need no information. I don't need no personal information. We don't need nothing. Just kind of tell us where it is. We'll take it to you if you can't pick it up, whatever the case may be. And then on Saturdays, I know there's a Sabado Food Bank down in the LA County area by, the man himself right there, Mario. So he has that Sabado Food Bank on Saturdays, and it's pretty much the same way. They just need the where to drop it off, or you want to pay, or whatever the case may be. They don't need no personal information. That's pretty much what you need, and they'll hook you up with whatever they got. So those are two things going on a weekly, bro.
That's what's up, everybody. Hey, we're trying to stay active. Real quick, Prez, man, before we move forward. Hey, shout out to all Raider content creators and everybody. Everybody up on the super chat and stuff like that. And it seems like that's how you can, a lot of channels asking for support, a lot of channels asking for donations or whatever. And that's cool, man. I don't hate on that, right? It's different over here, man. We're not asking for money. We're like, how can we help you raise money, right? How can we help you come up? You know what I'm saying? So, everybody take us up on it, man. And we just do our best to stay active. All right. And that's what being a misfit is all about. And here we go.
Let me tell you.
Go ahead, Prez.
Let me tell you. Sorry to cut you off. Look, let me
no
tell
worries,
you
man.
how that kind of works, bro. What we do, bro, is I'll literally Google a charity, bro. I'll literally go through my phone, bro, and just kind of Google youth shelters or domestic violence organizations, and there'll be multiple things that come up around your area, So what I literally do is I research them. I take a look at what they offer, what the facilities are. I look at the reviews of that place. I kind of look at the location. What I do is I just pick one and I call them. I literally call them, bro, and I just really just say, you know what? I'm a part of a group, and we have a club that we just kind of like to give back, point blank, and we just kind of want to give back to you out of the kindness of our heart. What do you guys need? And I pretty much say what we can offer, and they tell me what they need, and I pretty much a person who I really can't say no, man. So that's kind of how it works. I pass the information on to the club and to our supporters, and that's pretty much how we get support. That's pretty much how. None of us are rich. None of us have money, to throw away. So we do this because we want to, and it makes us feel good. And we do appreciate all help, and all donations are greatly appreciated. But also, not to say this in a bad way, I don't know how else to say it, but we don't really. It's not make or break. If we don't get donations, or nobody has it, which happens, we just come out of our own pockets. We just literally just come out of our own pockets and just pay for it ourselves. And that's amongst just our group. And I say my misfits, my family. We literally 5, 10, 20 here and there, it adds up, and we get it done. And that's how we work. And we work as a group, and it's teamwork. It's never just one person. I never, like I always say before countless times, you'll never hear me or see me standing here taking full credit for anything. I never do that. It's always a group effort. If I'm there, if I'm somewhere, Misfits were there. You know what I'm saying? If I'm somewhere, if I'm at an event, believe me, Misfits were well represented. You know what I mean? And that's how they're going to remember it. Misfits were here, and they were repping over there in the corner. They don't have to know who the fuck is there. If they go to the tent, they'll know who's there. But other than that, that there's Misfits flags over there. They were here. So that's how we keep it, bro. That's how that started. And that's how it's going to stay. I just wanted to say that because, it's the end of the season show. But, like I said before, the Raiders season doesn't make or break us. Their results on the field doesn't make or break us either. So we're 24/7, 365 all year long, bro.
That's what's up, everybody. You heard it right there, man. We're going to stay active. This is what we do, man. Raider football is our talk. Community service is our walk. All right, everybody. This next segment is brought to you by Enfermo Productions. All right. Enfermo Productions produces this podcast, man. Let us produce your next podcast, everybody. So hit us up. All the information is listed down below. Let's make it happen. Hey, man, before we get into it, man, so let's talk about this crazy season. And let's talk about this last game. Now, me personally, just because of my religious beliefs or whatever, I didn't I didn't watch the game on Saturday. I didn't watch it like Saturday live as it was happening. When the game was over, one of the homies texted me the score. It was what it was, man. And then I went back and I watched the game twice, right? And I just broke it down piece by piece and I watched the game over again. And brothers, it just Prez, and Charlie, you guys were watching the game, and it came down to that last play, and it was what it was. That's like who knows how many games in a row that came down to the last play like that. Hey, incredible season. Nobody expected us to go that far. I don't even think we expected the team after a while to be able to go back that far. They did, but just basically Prez, man. I'm not going to ask you to go, and Charlie, I'm not going to go ask you to go back and relive that agonizing game. And we could have won that game, and we should have won that game, but it is what it is. But I'm going to ask you this, man. Just what are your thoughts on this team this particular year? What are your did we underachieve? Did we overachieve? Was it a good season in your opinion? Was it a bad season in your opinion? What do you think? We'll start off with Charlie first, man.
What I think, man, I think I think we did pretty good. We came out all right. But we do have a lot of flaws and a lot of things wrong, man. Like I said, for once, just like I'll be talking shit all year. Derek Carr gotta go, bro. Kick the boot. But anyways, I think overall, bro, I think we came out a little strong, did better. I ain't gonna lie. Once we just were on that losing streak, it looked like our playoffs were out the door. But hey, we made it. Came off. We should have won that game. It was some bullshit. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it as that.
That's what's up. What about you, Prez? What are your thoughts on the season?
Man, look, I mean, overall, it was a good season, bro. It was a good season from what they've been through all year, what they went through, the ups and downs and everything. You really can't ask for any more. You know what I mean? You really can't ask for it. I mean, yeah, we can sit here and ask for more because fuck, we want to fucking go far. We want to win a playoff game. You know what I mean? Like we want to go farther. But they did okay. But like Charlie said, man, like a lot of things got to change. A lot of things got to change. And I've been up here too. I've been in here too to say multiple times. I'm not the biggest Card fan either. You know what I mean? I've said it multiple times. I'm not just gonna sit here and say I'm the biggest Card because I'm not. I honestly think we should go in a different direction, bro. I honestly do. He can be a good quarterback, just not with us. I think he has to go to a different kind. I think if he's gonna be with us, they have to switch everything around. They're gonna have to. It's gonna have to be switched everything around. They're gonna have to build a fucking offensive line because he's not that kind of quarterback that could scramble and fucking and throw some shit like that. He's not that kind of quarterback. He's a pocket passer, bro. Like he doesn't run really anymore. And he could run, bro. He has some speed on him. He could run, dog. I've seen him run a few times. But then again, he fumbles when he starts to run, bro. He starts to fucking fumble too. You know what I mean? So it's like, so that shit kind of happens. And you're just sitting there screaming because he's fucking fumbling, bro. He fumbles, dog. And then what happened a few times? Remember those games where he's at the fucking goal line, he stretches out, and the fucking ball comes out, bro. You're just like,
thought he could fly and shit.
Yeah, dog. Like, what the fuck you doing, bro? If you can't do it, dog, why are you doing it? So anyways, but like I said, I just think I think Harbaugh's coming, bro. I think Harbaugh's going to be the coach, dog. I think the Harbaugh's going to be the coach. The Raiders are just taking their time because they have to go through the process. They have to do that Rooney Rule, and there's a Rooney Rule in NFL where they have to interview minorities. You know what I mean? So I think they're going to hire a GM first. They're going to hire the general manager first, and then they're going to hire Harbaugh. But they already have a GM already lined up. Which, if you heard the news, their GM, bro, his name is Dodds. I forgot what his first name is, but his name is Dodds. He was he started off at the Raiders as like a consultant or something. Al Davis gave him his start. And if you know, Jim Harbaugh was a fucking quarterbacks coach. And when he started too with the Raiders. So Harbaugh has a history with the Raiders and Mark Davis, bro. So I think it's just a matter of time. I think Bisaccia was cool. He was cool. but he's just not a big name, you know, that the Raiders are looking for, bro. They're looking for a big name like fucking Sean Payton, Mike Tomlin. You know what I mean? Like you're looking for a big name to lead the Raiders in their brand new fucking nice ass stadium, top of the line fucking practice facilities. You know, because before, bro, look, before if you go to, I know a lot, it wasn't an attractive destination to go play in Oakland. You know what I mean? They got to play in a fucking a field that was half dirt half the time. You know what I mean? Half of the year it was half dirt. And, you know, as fans, fuck, we love the stadium as fans, bro. That's the fucking mecca right there. It's Oakland, bro. Oakland Raiders. But the field, it wasn't the greatest of fucking fields or stadium, bro. Let's be real, you know? They deserved a fucking better stadium. Right? Shit, that fucking stadium was falling apart. But it was the best little, beautiful fucking little train that could stadium, you know what I mean, around because the parties were off the hook outside, bro. Like, the parties were off the hook in the fucking tailgates, dog. But now it's like it doesn't really compare, you know, in Vegas, dog. But you know, like I said, I just feel that there's they need to change, bro. And I think Jim Harbaugh's coming, and he's gonna fucking. I honestly think even I hate to say it, Derek Carr's gonna be back, bro. He's gonna be the quarterback, unless they trade for someone big like Russell Wilson or some shit like that. I think Derek Carr's gonna be the quarterback again, bro, because he signed for another year. He signed for another year, unfortunately, bro. So it is what it is.
Yeah, so there we go. And you know what? Those are the sentiments of a lot of fans too. I'm gonna go the opposite way. I don't know. Maybe I saw a different game than everybody else, but you know, for me it was a collective thing. For me, it was definitely the play calling, definitely the offensive line. I do think Derek Carr is going to come back. Actually, I mean, he is going to come back. And, you know, my perspective is I think they're just a couple linemen away. Definitely the new offensive coordinator. I think Derek Carr is one of the selling points to Harbaugh coming in. But, you know, you never know. I could be wrong. You know, maybe he comes in and he, you know, changes up everything. But I think
I think he was said. Honestly, I think I heard he was heard at saying that he could win with that quarterback, and that being Derek Carr. That's what I heard that he had said.
Yeah, and we'll see. It was a tough season. If I go back, you know, what 2 games will I put? I won't put games on DC. I'll just put moments. You know, final drives. Look, a final drive is what it is. You're at that point because the defense didn't make stops and you didn't score when you were supposed to score, and that's why you have to do a last minute drive. You know, hey guys, 4 wins the way that they won. That was incredible. I mean, I want to take you guys back to that Cleveland game. You know, when DC threw that interception, I mean, I think all of us really, really, really thought not only the game was over, but the season was over at that moment. And I know myself, man, I had to pull over, man. I was listening to the game on the radio on the way home. I almost had a heart attack. And I knew the Raider Nation was going to fight each other after that game. Anyways, man, the defense gets the ball back miraculously. They come back and they're able to get, you know, that last second win. And it was just other than that Denver game, it was a close game, man, all the way through and through. So anyways, that's the way I see it. But Raider Nation, we'll see what happens. Look, in order for me to move on from DC, hey, you know, like Prez said, you gotta bring in somebody better. You know, that's just the way it comes down to it. Man, I wanted that guy to win. You know, when I look at that final drive again, I look at it over and over and over in that final play, and we can say all the O-line was collapsing, all the play wasn't the best play called, and I don't think it was the best play call. I don't like how they had Waller going. I don't like where they had Renfro going. And it is what it is. The changes are going to be made, and we hope that they're the right changes. So we're looking forward, man. And everybody's, you know, what do you think? It's looking like Harbaugh's going to be the guy, but we never know, right? But that's what it's looking like. Prez, is that good enough for you? Charlie, is Harbaugh, is that guy good enough for you? Is that the guy? Because, you know, I'm looking ahead at the next year home. You know, of course, we got the Broncos, the Chargers, and the Chiefs at home. And then we have Arizona's coming over, Houston's coming over. Indianapolis is coming over. New England's coming over. And the 49ers are coming to Las Vegas, man. And I know 49er fans are excited about that. They should be.
They're
And
itching, bro. They're itching.
they're itching, man. And then that away game. And you know what, guys? Hey, I just want to say this right now. I don't have any respect for the 49er empire or whatever you want to call that nonsense. I saw you guys at the beginning of the season. You guys were jumping off the boat really quick. And I saw the Chiefs Kingdom, the 49ers. I saw you guys, man. When you guys were losing a couple games in the beginning, you guys were mailing it in already. Don't front 49. All of a sudden, you think just, oh, man, we took over Cowboy State. No. Get out of here with that 49ers fan. You guys ditched your team at the beginning of the season, and you know it. Anyways, moving forward, man. Away games, obviously Denver, the Chargers game and the Chiefs game, and the Chargers game is a home game. Then we got the Jaguars, the Rams, which is another home game. Thank you very much, NFL. The Saints, the Steelers, the Titans, and the Seahawks. In my opinion, man, that's a tough schedule right there. In my opinion, homies. Are you guys convinced with Harbaugh? Do you think that's the guy? Is there somebody else that you have in mind? What do you think, Prez?
I mean, look, if you want to say, look, from what I'm hearing, Bisaccia has the locker room, bro. Bisaccia he earned his stripes. The players really like him. That's just kind of it is what it is. So if they bring in Harbaugh, he's a great football mind. But the question is with Harbaugh, bro, is he gonna bring that ego with him? You know what I mean? Is he gonna have a big ego and is he gonna be like just thinking, he's gonna come in old school style? Because the game has changed. You know what I mean? The game has changed from the last time he was coaching, bro. Does it carry over? Does his style carry over? I don't know. I'm not here to say it is or it isn't, but who knows? There's a lot of questions to be asked because look, Gruden was old school like that. Gruden had his way of playing and he was hard-headed about it, and it would win games and it would lose sometimes bad. Just like, the games that we won, a lot of these games down the stretch, they were ugly wins, bro. I mean, they were ugly wins, but a win's a win at the end of the day as well. You can't really fault. You can't really hate on nobody if they are winning. That's what it's about. That's what it's about at the end of the day. It's about winning. Who gives a fuck how you won? You won. You know what I mean? That's all that counts. So you got a lot of arguments from the this side or that side, bro, left and right. But there has to be like a medium. Like I think that would be nice if they kept Bisaccia as like an assistant head coach or a special teams / assistant head coach or something like that. I know it can't really happen because Harbaugh's gonna want to pick his own guys at the end of the fucking day. But like I said, that'd be nice to kind of work him in the mix somewhere, to keep him. But usually the new coach brings in his own crew.
Yeah, absolutely, man. What do you think, Charlie, man? What do you think about it?
To be honest, I kind of agree with Prez. Tombo, he came in, you know what I mean, right after Gruden, and he kind of carried us a little bit, and like you say, players liked him. I gotta give him another shot. That's what I would say. But sounds kind of like the video you played earlier. Yeah, it does sound like that was just like a little goodbye speech. But the other guys, I'll be honest, I haven't really looked at them or anything or looked them up. So I can't really say any shit about them.
Yeah, we'll see what's up. I haven't done too much. I'm not going to front either. I haven't done too much research on them as well. That we got the guy from Philadelphia, possibly, the dude from Pittsburgh. And I wouldn't mind the guy, Mike Tomlin. I doubt that brother would come, but I wouldn't mind him, the guy from Pittsburgh. And we'll see what's up. Bisaccia another year. I don't know, man. I don't know. Harbaugh, I saw what he did with the 49ers. And, he didn't do a bad job with those guys. You know what I'm saying? You're right. He definitely has an ego. So, it's going to be a my way or the highway type thing. Hey, Raider Nation, we'll see, man. I know your heart still hurts from that game, man. Don't Raider. I know we moved on. I know it's another day, man. But everybody, keep your heads up. You know,
I
because
have not moved on. I
oh,
have
there it
not
is, man.
moved
There it
on.
is.
Fuck that. I have not moved on. Raiders always get fucking screwed. We're always on the shit end of these fucking calls. It's fucked up. NFL, fuck you, and fuck all your fucking referees because they fucking always hate on us. And it's the fucking truth. It's coming from a Raider fan, true and true, going back all the way back. You can name countless times. We're always on the shit end from the index card to the fucking whistle now, to the fucking fumble.
Yeah.
This, fuck, it's back to, it's just like never ending, bro. To the times where you can go back before replay. Before replay, referees were caught on camera going on to talk on the phone to somebody when the Raiders were playing. And who's on the other line that they were talking to, bro? It definitely wasn't instant replay because we're talking like the 70s. You know what I mean? Like we're talking like the 70s and 80s before there was replay. Referees were caught like on the phone and shit. Like what should we do? Who's on the other line that they're talking to? And we all know the rivalry with Al Davis and the league, bro. You know what I mean? So that it goes back, bro. It goes back, and it's fucking tiring already. I know we don't make it easier on ourselves by not doing the right thing as far as players and shit, but it doesn't help when we're playing the other team and the referees too and the league. You know what I mean? Like they just want to see us fucking fail, bro. And these back-to-back horrible calls. Like if these motherfuckers shouldn't be on the field if they don't know the rules. If these referees don't know the fucking rules, then why are they refereeing in the league at all? And why are they refereeing the playoff game on top of that? On top of everything else, why are they in a fucking playoff game when they don't even know the fucking rules? I mean, I'm not saying I know all the rules either, but I'm not getting paid as a referee. You know what I mean? So if it was my job, I would definitely know. And there's a little loophole in the replays where that's an unreviewable call. So, even if the referees might have needed some fucking help on that call, but they can't review it. And the other team can't challenge it. You can't challenge that call. That's stupid. So like I said, that shit's gonna hurt, bro. That's gonna hurt for a minute because I'm a Raider fan and that shit hurts. And it fucking hurts because it ended like that. And then the final play was fucked up too. Cause that fool, Zay Jones was getting all hung on. They were all up on that motherfucker, dog. Like that was total PI. That was total pass interference. Total pass interference. And that was not called either. We should have had the ball at the 1 yard line, spot of the foul. It should have been right at the 1 yard line, and we should have had at least one more play, at least to fucking try to run it in. But like I said, it's neither here nor there. It is what it is. I'll move on, but I won't forget.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say, Prez. Hey, Prez, that's exactly what I was saying, and that was beautifully said, man. I think you just voiced every single Raider fan, young fan, old fan. Yesterday was the anniversary of the Tuck Rule. ESPN, they're doing a 30 for 30 where they got Charles Woodson. And you know what? Charles Woodson's always sticking up for the Raider Nation. They give him a hard time. Oh, get over it. Nah, dude. It's different for Woodson because he played in it. And Prez, if you're going to take it back, all right, Prez, let's take it back. Rest in peace, right, to the great John Madden, Coach John Madden. He passed away this year. Respected him. We got to respect him. We got to remember him because John Madden and those Raider teams, that's the foundation of the commitment to excellence, right? That is the commitment to excellence right there, the just win, baby, and all that kind of stuff. And John Madden was the one who started getting, those teams were the ones who were getting screwed. Who knows how many Super Bowls those great and amazing teams could have won. Man, as I was going back and I was watching, I was telling Charlie Boy, I was watching the Raider games of those 90s LA Raider teams, that made the playoffs. And there were two Raider teams that, ended up playing those Buffalo Bill teams that eventually went to the Super Bowl. And even in those games, man, they're not highly talked about, but, there's the playoff game of 93, Raiders versus Bills, where, there's a very controversial, man, the Raiders had a team. I'm telling you, in 90, when they played the Bills, man, they had a team. Unfortunately, Bo Jackson got hurt that year. But, you had Bo Jackson and Marcus Allen as running backs. You had a key line. You had Townsend and Howie Long and Golick and these guys rushing the quarterback. Man, those were some really, really good teams. I don't know how you guys feel about Jerry Schrader. Some people loved him, some people hated him. Anyways, man, and you see in those games too, the Raiders getting screwed. It's unfortunate, and I hear what you're saying, Prez. It's like, when are we gonna get a fair shake? When are we gonna get a game that matters? When are we gonna get like a legit game where they just ref it 100%? No gimmicks, no tricks, no new rules that will never be used again. During the season, changing the COVID protocol from week to week, from day to day, and from hour to hour. I hear what you're saying, Prez. Man, Prez, now you got me worked up, Prez. What the hell, man?
Fuck that. Fuck that, bro. And we're always getting fucking screwed. I'm fucking tired of it. It's like, fuck. You know what I mean? I'm fucking tired. I'm tired of watching it. Every time there's a big game for us, we get screwed over some fucking bullshit calls. We even take it back to when the last game in Oakland, bro. I was there. The last game in Oakland was against the Jaguars. Right? And they were supposed to win, bro. What happened with Derek Carr slid? Remember when he slid?
Slid it? Yeah.
That they fucking screwed us on that, and it was right in front of the fucking referee, bro. It was right in front of the official. You could see it plainly on camera where Derek Carr slides to so the time would get run off and they would win the game. It didn't happen like that, bro.
Right.
It went totally opposite against us, like always. And it's just like it happens time after time. Bro. We have to watch it. And that was the last game in Oakland, I believe, and that was going to be a special game because it's the last game in Oakland, bro. So that was a tough one.
Yeah.
And that was a tough one to swallow, bro. But like I said, it's fucked up. I'm fucking tired of it. It gets me worked up, dog, because it's like they're always fucking screwing us over. And when maybe we need someone to stick, as Al Davis was a strong individual to fight these fools like every year after year, bro. I know, but we need to fucking have a good team to just fucking say, fuck these, screw you guys, bro. We're good. We have to go win. We have to not leave it in their hands. That's what it is. Don't leave the game in the referee's hands because they'll make us lose every time.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. Hey, so everybody, like I said, when I'm talking about moving, it's like Prez said, it is what it is. And that's what I meant by, we do our best to move on. And that's why we're talking about, these new coaches and new players and new systems. Hey, man, like I said, man, I this next year, if DC stays on, I hope we can do something to move forward while we have him here. And what would make me move on from my guy DC? Bringing somebody better, man. Bringing somebody better. What would make me move on from Basaccia? Because he earned my respect. Bringing somebody better. And that's all it is, man, because at the end of the day, man, this fan base deserves playoff wins. This fan base deserves to play in the AFC Championship. This fan base deserves to play in the Super Bowl. We'll see what happens, man. Hey, Charlie, man, let's move forward, man. Charlie, you've been putting out bangers for the Raider Nation, man. You got the Misfits anthem, and then you had, the remake of Family Affair, putting it down for the Raider Nation Misfits and all the Raider Nation coast to coast, worldwide. Hey, Charlie, man, we know that you got your ear to the street, and we know that you got, what's up with all the hot artists out there on the street, man. So who do you got for us this week, brother?
For this week too, bro, I've been bumping these fools for a minute. People already probably heard, listen to a lot of rap music and shit. It's by Jalisco, fucking Notice Me.
Notice Me, everybody. Hey, let's check it out, everybody. Hey, man, so this is Charlie Boy's Bangers, and he's going to be bringing you a banger each week on the Raider Nation Misfits. You know what's up, man, bro? Just roll up the dank, pour yourself a drink. Let's check it out real quick, man.
So what are you going to have?
And of course,
that stock you and your internet friends told me to buy just fell 20%, Brian.
It's a shouter's track.
Walk. Chito. Just let it run. Ain't nothing serious here.
Low-key tired of switching phones, heard the feds is on me. I told him keep the fame, cause really I just want the money. These diamonds on me really real, don't need no light up on it. Watch me mix the squirt and Cuervo, bitch, that shit be lovely. Oh, that's your girl, huh? Yo también la puta. Cookies to the face, volando por los nubes. De ayudante al traficante, yo me convertí. Oh, that's your brother, huh? But that's my enemy. You ain't as fresh as me, don't chase this bag as much as me. And God I trust, but the devil got a hold of me. You niggas hate, your baby girl, she noticed me. And when I pull up to the trap, it's 100 G's. She love the way I smoke, she love the way I drink. She love the way I get this money, love the way I think. I love the way she dressed, her heels and toenails pink. Slim waist, cute face, and that booty thick. Low-key tired of switching phones, heard the feds is on me. I told them keep
Yeah, everybody, that's what's up. That's Jalisco and the track Notice Me. Hey, everybody. Charlie, man, he's out there, man. He has his ear to the street, and he knows all the bangers out there. So everybody, I'm gonna put his information down below, that email information down below. And if you wanna, if your group wants to appear on, be featured on the Misfits podcast, man, hey, send your music to the main man, Charlie Boy, man. You know what I'm saying? And Charlie, man, what's the message to all the content makers out there, man? All the music makers.
There's a lot to name, man. I mean, shout out to all the Raider Nation, you know what I mean? Everybody, all the groups, you know what I mean? There's a lot to name. I'll tell you one thing, man. I'll give you something that's coming out. Shout out to Lonnie, you know what I mean? We got this banger gonna be coming out soon that we're working on low key. And when that shit drops, bro, watch. That shit gonna be some sugar free, no. He saw a little taste of it.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to the homie Lonnie Cash. Homie, he was a guest a couple episodes back, so that's what's up, everybody. Hey, so Charlie Boy, man, you've been putting out some fire, for the Misfits anthem. Hey, man, I remember we had a good time this year in Vegas shooting that video, right? And we had another good time in Vegas, burning our asses off, man. It was a good time. But brother, man, we
almost died.
We did, brother. We did, man. But we made it though. We survived, man. But we know you and the homie Slow, man, you out there making bangers, man. So, just tell them there's a lot of Raider Nation out there, man, that wants to put out good music like you, man. What is your process, man, when it comes to writing the song?
To be honest, man, it really depends, man. Like, is once I hear the beat, I hear the beat, I start to feel it. It's really a trip. I could probably write like a whole, probably like 2 bars, and I'll flow to that shit, and then I'll probably rip it up and not like it, and then just fucking start over. And I don't know, I kind of underestimate myself sometimes, but the best thing to do, my boy, is just keep at it. You know what I mean? Keep writing, keep going. And eventually, you know what I mean? If you don't like it, you know what I mean, then, you know what I mean, it's your music, my boy. You put out what you want people to hear. So, you know what I mean? That's all I'm going to say.
That's what's up, everybody. Did you hear that, man? Hey, keep at it. Keep going. Let it satisfy yourself, man. Hey, check this out, man. We don't have 1 billion viewers out there, and we don't have all these people talking about the Raider Nation Misfit podcast. And you know what, man? We don't care because we do it for us. This is what satisfies us as fans. And we do it each and every time, and we try to get better and better and better. So that's what Charlie Boy is telling all of you, man. Don't stop. Keep at it. Keep doing. And you'll satisfy yourself, man. If you're happy, man, everybody else is going to feed off that vibe, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. Hey, homies, we're looking forward, man. Next year, Prez, obviously, we're going to try to make that Chargers game. We're going to try to make that Rams game. We're looking at these opponents, right? And, like I said, at home, Broncos, Chargers, Chiefs, Cardinals, Texans, Colts, Patriots, 49ers away, Broncos, Chargers, Chiefs, Jaguars, Rams, Saints, Steelers, Titans, Seahawks. Hey, homies, it's going to be a crazy schedule next year, man, and it's going to be rough and tough, man. us as Raider Nation, man, we got to stick together, man. We got to, stay supporting this team, man. Hey, what's the message? What's the shout out that you guys have to all the booster clubs and everything, man? We'll start off with you, Charlie, man, because, and by the way, shout out, we got a brand new club. I should have mentioned this in the beginning of the podcast. Shout out to our new club in El Paso, man. All right. Shout out to that family out there, man.
Yeah, we have a new chapter in El Paso, Texas.
That's what's up, man. And the Raider Nation Misfits is just growing, man. So, but there's so many other booster clubs, man. Hey, Charlie, man, you as the head of the Bullhead chapter, man. What is your message to all the Raider Nation booster clubs out there?
My message is, man, all stick together, man. Don't let no talk or no hatred come between us. You know what I mean? We as a group, we one nation, and it's one love, man. And like it is, Raider Misfits, we live by. It's a family thing, man. Don't fuck with us.
That's what's up, everybody, man. That's the truth right there, man. Unity in the community, and we love everybody, but do not get that stuff twisted, man. And Prez, man. Prez, we know that you always got a positive vibe, man. That you're always shouting out everybody who's hurting, who's struggling. Prez, what do you want to see from the Raider Nation in this upcoming off season and season?
Bro, just pretty much you're talking about the Raider Nation fans, right? You're talking about the fans. Well, look,
yeah, the Raider Nation fans, coast to coast and worldwide, man.
Look, man, just stick together, bro. I mean, look, we're all apart. We're all here for the same fucking reason. We're all here for the same reason, bro, and that's to cheer on the Raiders. And while we're doing it, we like to kind of give back to little spots here and there. And if we all stick together, we're stronger together, bro. Because our clubs necessarily, our booster clubs, we don't necessarily have to be the biggest, because you know what? I can call like 2 or 3 different clubs who I know who will be there for me. And guess what? My club plus their 2 clubs, we got a fucking event, bro. We got a party over here. You know what I mean? Because we're bringing people, they're bringing people, and then the next club's bringing their people. You throw in a fundraiser in the middle, and we could do a lot of good things. Keep it simple. You know what I mean? Keep it simple, bro. Let's throw some events. Let's help people, and let's fucking have a good time doing it. Keep all the drama away as much as possible. And if there is problems, we talk about it like fucking grown ass adults, and we get over it. Drink a beer, take a walk, whatever the fuck we do, and we get over it, bro. You know what I mean? Keep it pushing, bro. It's all about keeping it pushing. You keep grinding, you keep pushing, and good shit happens, man. And keep it positive along the way, because the fucking vibes that you give out are the fucking vibes you're gonna get back, man. So I try to shoot out positive vibes, bro, because I want to get positivity. So I try to shoot out positive fucking vibes out there by doing positive shit, keeping upbeat and looking at the bright side of shit. I'm human, don't get it twisted. I got my days, we all have them, bro. But those days have to be far and in between. And when you do have those days, you gotta have someone to lean on. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have someone to lean on, bro, when you do have those hard days, because they'll be there, they're coming, bro. And if you haven't gone through them, they're gonna come. So, and in those times, you want to have a shoulder, and that's where the club comes in, bro. That's why I say it extends farther than the team. It doesn't make or break us, because we're a family. So we have to be there for one another. So we're usually that and I don't say usually, I mean we're always there, because we're there so much that we get on each other's nerves. You know what I mean? Like we fight, we argue. You know what I mean? Like that's just the name of the game, bro. But that's what you do. That's what you do, but you're still there for the next person, and that's what we bring, and that's what a lot of people looking from the outside looking in don't understand. They're like, your team sucks. So yeah, it's not about that though, bro. Our team could suck, but this is Misfits though. You know what I mean? Like, this is about Misfits, bro. And when I say Misfits, I mean my family, who I look to, who I talk to. So it extends farther. And when you say this isn't about the Raiders, this is about the Raider Nation. The Raider Nation is a whole different entity in itself. You know what I mean? And Raider Nation is a fan. We're fans. We're fans, and fans comes from the word fanatics. We're fanatics about our team, bro. You know what I mean? So let's keep it that way. Keep it together. We do big things, help a lot of people along the fucking way, and let's keep it positive and keep it pushing, bro. That's pretty much. Just keep it simple. It's not that hard.
Oh yeah.
I think that's a great way to, end this season. Hey everybody, I'm proud of the Raider Nation because despite everything that we went through as a fan, and man, they tried to let's just say it as they tried to disgrace us this year. But we kept our heads up, and I really saw the true heart and the true soul of this fan. I'm telling you, man, I'm calling out the 49ers fan base. I'm calling out the Kansas City fan base. Those two in particular, because they claim to be big fan bases, they claim to be national fan base. Man, I saw them when they were losing those first games. Those fans were jumping ship, man. I'm proud that the Raider Nation never jumped ship. After a horrible loss against Kansas City for the second time, what did the Raider Nation do? They represented the next Monday, wearing the hats, wearing their beanies, hey man, and you go to work and oh man, how did the Raiders do, homie? Oh, what was the score for the Raider game, homie? And hey, dog, me too. Yeah, man, I try to be a mellow guy. I try to be a peaceful, but people know where to push my buttons. You know what I'm saying? So everybody, shout out to the Raider Nation, man. You kept it together. And this next season, we're gonna come out even more fierce, even more hard, man. Hey, everybody, the Tuck Rule, the call that changed it all, Sunday, February 6th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So that would be 5:30 p.m. here on the West Coast. Sunday, February 6th. This is ESPN. This is an ESPN 30 for 30. So I am skeptical about it. The only reason why I am watching it is because Charles Woodson is on this special. So that's why I'm giving it a chance, because maybe C Wood can shed some light. He was there. He caused the fumble, so it is what it is, everybody. Hey, man, episode 31 in the books, everybody, but we still going to keep going on with the Raider Nation Misfits podcast. It is what it is, everybody. So, thanks again, man. Charlie boy, thanks again, man, for all the other episodes that you did, man. You know what I'm saying is huge, and we appreciate it, man. And we appreciate everybody that's been on the show. Hey, Prez, man, thanks to you too, man, because, we've been doing it week after week. And Charlie boy and Prez will be back next week, man. You better believe it, homies. Are you with me?
We'll be there.
Check it out, too. Check me out. I have some things that I want to work on as far as different little spin-off shows, bro, just to have fun. So I don't know who wants to jump on a little cooking show, bro. You know what I mean? Getting our grills and just fucking going on camera, just having a good time, bro. Like just cooking something. I'm down, dog. I got my grill in the garage. I'll spark that shit up, and we'll make fucking bacon wraps, and we'll tape ourselves doing bacon wrap hot dogs, bro. Just chilling. You know what I mean? Fucking smoking, chilling, smoking and cooking, bro. And also, it's gonna be the Misfits Kitchen cooking show, bro. It's just the homies just smoking and cooking. You know what I mean? So look out for that. No tidbit I haven't dropped yet, but I'm dropping now. I'm just dropping knowledge today, bro. I'm just in a dropping knowledge kind of mood today.
Hey, do it, homie. Do it, Prez. And Prez, I think you changed the setting on your mic, man. But whatchamacallit. But we heard what you said, man. And everybody, hey, stay ready for stay ready for new Misfits content, man. All right, because we're gonna keep it fresh, man. Don't think that we ran out of ideas, man. We're gonna keep it fresh, and Charlie Boy is gonna be bringing you more music. We got more music coming from Charlie Boy. We got fresh ideas coming from Prez. And man, your boy, the man himself, I'm gonna be in the mix too, everybody. Okay. So everybody, man, thanks for tuning in, man. We appreciate it. Everybody do us a favor. Share this podcast with everybody, man. Put out the word, man, and hit us up. You want us to be part of your next community service event? Hit us up, man. Hey, on behalf of Bullhead, Prez, Charlie Boy, on behalf of National Prez, Sugar Free, it's your boy, the man himself. This has been another season of the Raider Nation Misfits podcast. Everybody, we'll see you next time. But until then, man, if you see us on the street, I better hear you say, Raiders. What?
Love, loyalty, and respect. Always give it back. That's how it goes when you sport that silver and black. It's a family thing, and that's a fact. And them haters can't handle that. Cause all my misfits got my back. Cause all my misfits got my back. Just want to give a shout out to all the VPs and president. Much love. And everybody for the misfits. Cause since y'all let me in, I've been feeling blessed. Ain't no party like a Misfits party, cause a Misfits party don't stop. Love, loyalty, respect, man, that's all we got.